Ogunlano, sir. You are going to go after Okoro. Then I'm going to go to IG Mission. Sir, you will be next. But in the midst of, the middle of that, yeah, if we then have, if we have, what's that name? Raphael back, yeah, I may have to ask for your permission to let him take his slot again, okay? So let's go on with Sir Jude. Good afternoon. I know you are joining us from the US, sir.
Yes, how are you, my brothers and the fellow parliamentarians?
We are all good. I'm fine.
Good morning, good evening, wherever you are. I just want to share with us, I don't know, maybe some of us I would have gotten some of this, just two breaking news I want to share with us briefly. One is that the seaport, our seaport in Lagos, that is nearing collapse, and very soon the government will start, they will start diverting cargoes to the neighboring countries. Yeah. So when I heard this news, it further buttressed the fact of how dilapidated, how broken that country called Nigeria is, and how that anybody that seems to continue to believe any good thing could come out of that country, honestly, is deluding himself or herself. It's like hoping against hope. It's like a hope in total futility. Because this seaport, as a matter of fact, Lagos, having the only seaport serving the population of over 200 million, when we have other seaports that could have been opened, about 2 or 3 ports, 3 or 4 ports along the eastern axis, the western axis, Warri, Imo, Port Harcourt, and that axis that would have been open, that would have created massive job for our teemingly unemployed youths and boost our economy and both revenue. In fact, the amount of revenue or the amount of benefit Nigeria would derive if all those seaports or all those ports are open and functioning is unbelievable. You can't even...
They deliberately kept them that way.
They deliberately kept it. Again, one of the reasons they deliberately kept it, I believe, is to sabotage the Eastern and the Igbos, who are the major seaport users in Nigeria. Okay? That is an economic sabotage. The Northerners, the Northern hegemony, and then the Kabars and those who have been ruling us, in conjunction with Yoruba governors and wicked governors, and deliberately did that to sabotage the Igbo politicians, including the Igbo politicians as well, to sabotage the Igbo people or the Biafran people. Okay. Yes. Now imagine if this thing collapse now. How many people, we are crying there's no employment. And then imagine how many people will be out of business in Nigeria. Imagine the hardship is going to add on the already battered Nigerians. And yet people will still be hoping and believing that letting one useless person, individual, to go to become a president and letting all those thief governors and senators will solve their problem. These people doesn't have any intention, any good intention for any Nigerian at all. Okay? Those of them that continue to believe these people can do, something good could still come out of them, they're just wasting their time. Why not join this group that is clamoring to break up that country, so that every component, every individual component that will break up from Nigeria will start from the scratch, planning on how to make their people better. Okay? So,
and Sir Jude, like I always love to remind people, is that the idea of components or regions of Nigeria to handle their affairs, be their own country, is not something new. It's not
something new.
Try this. It's not something we want to try. We've done it before.
Exactly.
Intentionally destroyed it and gave us this one that is killing us.
That is not working.
Not new.
How can you be doing something that is not working and you continue to try it over and over again? That is what they say is insanity. Okay. Let me go quick because of time. The next breaking news that is making round on YouTube, on the internet now, is one Boko Haram jihadist that repented that became a Christian. This guy revealed a lot of things. Okay, I wish I could play the video for us, those who have not seen it. Okay, I'm sure before long, some of
Because
us
of
will begin to
time.
see it.
Mhm.
So this guy revealed that they were asking who are those sponsoring Boko Haram. I'm just going to summarize it. This guy
Yeah.
mentioned IBB. Okay, that man is like a green snake in a green grass. Okay, he mentioned IBB. He mentioned Atiku, the same Atiku that is going to that has climbed the PDP presidential flag the flag
Ticket.
bearing now.
Mhm.
Okay, he's part of it, and other politicians and rulers are part of those sponsoring Boko Haram in Nigeria. He also mentioned that revealed that IBB has about 600 jihadists that are scattered all over Nigeria in top positions. Okay, that if IBB want to destroy Nigeria, he can use these people to destroy Nigeria today. That they are all over Nigeria. This guy revealed a lot of things. Okay,
Mm.
and if you listen to this video, honestly, you will know that what this guy is saying is true because nobody can come and lie. Okay, they asked him, why did you not go to DSS and report? He said he went, they arrested him for 2 days, and they told him, you have to keep your mouth shut. You don't have to say anything that will incite the people. Keep your born again, okay? Otherwise, you'll be dealt with. That was the way they tried to quench to shut him down. Okay, what is this? What is this implication to us? Now, these are the same leaders that are all scattered now that people are trying to vote for, believing that they're going to come around and they're going to come and turn around the fortunes of Nigeria. It can happen. These people are evil. Evil is in their blood. They have nothing good to give to us. Let us break this country. Let everybody stay on their
Dude,
own. Let
thank you
us
so
break.
much. Thank you. I know I wish we have a lot of time, but we just have
Thank
to
you,
use
my
it
brother.
as little as possible. Okay. Thank you very much for that information, and we'd love to see you some other time. Thank you. So now I'm going to go to where were we? Some of our member. I don't see. Raphael is back, so we can let Raphael quickly have his shots so that we can reshare the slots again to everyone. Sir Bolaji Ogulano, sir, your permission, please, for Raphael to, if you don't mind, do you mind just doing this if you give the permission? Because Raphael was like out earlier, sir. Is that okay? Just wave the hand if you're okay with that, sir. I want Raphael to go now. Thank you, sir. So Raphael, I don't know what happened to your connection, but I hope it stays still for this moment, okay? Let's go for it. Unmute yourself if you can, please. Let's see. One sec.
Yeah, I
Because you
don't know whether you can hear me properly, and
loud
my
and
voice is
clear.
going to be coming like a little bit later.
Oh
Yeah,
no, I can hear
so
you.
and I'm actually pretty much going to be saying hi to everyone here, and then I should be the youngest person in this platform right now. I'm a student, and then I've been following your program for like quite months for a while right now. And actually, I'm going to be saying a very big thank you to what you're doing. You're really doing a very, very great job.
Thanks, bro.
But actually want to pass this message actually to the Igbos. Back in the days growing up as a child, and my mom used to say, "Mgbere gbawa ọsọ hapụ ụkwụ aja, aka akparị ya," you know, and the Igbos should forget the fact that Nnamdi Kalu went out, and then we have these people all arguing for power and everyone trying to get the power. It's not about power. We're trying to rescue ourselves. I school abroad, and then my parents trying to send me money. I thought running away from Nigeria is going to be the best thing that's going to happen to me, but wherever you go to, Nigeria still comes after you.
Yes.
It's annoying. We should the youth, you guys, I don't know what they use their internet for, but they should use their internet to educate themselves. They should see things outside Nigeria. They should see people, go check countries like Botswana. Let's give a country like Botswana. These people really enjoy themselves outside their country, because they have a very good currency. I don't even want I want them to understand that people in Nigeria they've already made illiteracy like a power. They have illiteracy, and then they all come around the fact that religion, that is the only thing they use in dividing us. They use religion. They say, okay, you Christian, you Muslim, and then they use our spiritual leaders to back up all these things. It's wrong. You pray, the God of Saudi Arabia, the God of America. Is it different from the God we have in Africa? Is it different from this God? And then you see things are not going well in Africa. You can't fix Africa. You can't. Why don't we just go our separate ways? I was discussing with my brother some days back, and I was like, the only solution to Nigeria is division of Nigeria. And he was like, no, I should go vote for Peter Obi. I'm like, he's not going to do anything. He's not going to do anything. He's legit not going to do anything. He's just going to be one of the puppets if eventually he becomes the leader of Nigeria. He's going to be directly a puppet if he becomes the president of Nigeria, because they would definitely control. He's an Igbo man, and they all see the Igbos like, okay, if we get the power, we are going to end up breaking Nigeria. But Nigeria is not one, because I can remember if a Yoruba man has a company, he wants to employ a Yoruba employee. If an Igbo man has a company, he wants to employ an Igbo employee. Why don't we just stay on our own? Control our own economy, forget about the leadership and everything. If the politicians are so scared that if everybody has a job and everybody becomes as wealthy as them, nobody's going to listen to them anymore. This campaign of sharing rice or sharing beans, Tinubu was sharing bread at a point, and I'm like, what is this? What kind of country are we going into? Like, it's just too much. I want to tell everyone, especially the youth, your age, I'm not up to 25, I'm below 20 something. Please, I beg you in the name of God. We have older people. Maybe you're thinking the older people are not wise. I'm here to represent the younger ones right now. I'm telling you, please, I beg you in the name of God, leave these old roads alone. These people are close to their grave. At the moment, I'm studying medicine. I think they have psychological issues, to be honest, because you don't see people suffering. What are you doing? You're the leader. You're the leader of what? A country that when you go to the World Health Organization Parliament, you see the whole hall empty. Who is listening to you? The other day, Buhari was at one organization this day, and the whole hall was empty. I think it happened in Scotland. And I was like, is this a president or is this a puppet? I would just be so surprised when somebody wins this election, if there's going to be an election, and then we go check Buhari's dates of this thing, the day, and then I see Buhari died in 2019. I would just start laughing, because it's just going to be a total joke. Thank you, Maigun. Thank you so much, Mr. Maigun. It's a pleasure meeting you. It's a pleasure talking to you. I've tried calling so many times. Please let this message go around. Thank you so much.
Thank you very much, Baba. I don't know what happened. The audio was really terrible, and I'm happy that I had just to keep my cool so that Raphael would deliver his art, and I love that, and I bet many of you actually loved that too. The youngest mind so far joining us, under 25, he said. I have actually had the youngest person called on. She was a young lady sometimes ago, a while back. She was under 20. Now we have the first under 25 young person who joined our parliament, and that's a record. Raphael, you would inspire many other young people who are going to come on here to speak their mind someday. Maybe that's going to be you, yeah, watching me right now. Maybe you're going to be like Raphael too, to beat that record. Let me go to the elder Bolaji Ogunlano. While I bring you on, sir, I've got another parliamentarian whose camera is also on. Now, this is how we're going to share it, sir. The Bolaji, sir, you will go next. Then Taste African, as a lady, who will let you have the next shot, ma'am. Then I'm going to come down to the Prince of Peace. I have spoken to you on the phone. Now I'm going to be speaking to you on camera, which is great, like many of us who heard you the last time you spoke to us. So you will be the next, and then Elder Samuel Adebayo, you will be after that until other people comes on board. So let's make it quick. Sir Bolaji Ogunlano, you can unmute, sir. You have the floor. To the Prince of Peace. Oh, Grant, something is wrong, sir. I'm going to mute you again, sir. Now, this is what happened. You see, this same device that you have now, sir, yeah, either your YouTube or Facebook, where you are watching this broadcast, yeah, is still on the same device. You need to close the broadcast, sir, and then you come back into the studio, so that we will not be hearing. You know what I mean? How can you do that right there, sir?
Something is wrong, sir. I'm going to mute
you. Need to close the broadcast.
Now, this is what happened.
And come back to the studio, sir. Yeah. Is on the same device. If you are using a laptop, if you are using a phone, it simply means that you are using the same device for this studio, and you are also using it as well before to listen to the broadcast. Do you understand that, sir? You need to close the broadcast and come back to this link of the studio. So let's try it again. I can see here. I will excuse you to do with that, okay? What you will do, sir, what you will do is this. Close everything. Okay, close everything. Then click the link to the studio alone. Okay, sir. The studio link alone, and I'll bring you back straight in, and I'll bring you on, sir. Okay? Please, don't deal with that, sir. Or else you will never hear what you want to say.
Let's try it again.
Right, so I'm going to excuse him for a moment, and then I'm going to go to the Taste African, man. So, you have the floor, and hello. Can you hear me? I don't know if you can hear me. Can you hear me, ma? No, she can't. Okay. For some reason, she can't. Can you hear me? No. Okay, something is pretty much dodgy about the network as well. So I'm going to, yeah, it's quite dodgy. Can you hear me? Okay, we'll come back to her as well. So I'm going to go straight to the Prince of Peace. Sir, I hope our dilemma will end just there. Can you hear me?
Pretty much, yes.
Oh, brilliant. So I'm going to let you have the floor while I wait for the other parliamentarians to fix wherever is wrong. Okay. So good evening, the Prince of Peace.
Yes, thank you, Mayegu. Thank you very much for your update and everything. You know, it's very, very awesome. Okay, from where I stopped the last time I called in on phone.
Yes.
It looks like there is a covering in Nigeria on the mind of people that has, you know, especially the young people. Because if you're 23 years old and you don't have a thinking mind of your own, it's a problem.
It is.
Because we need to start thinking for ourselves. We need to start thinking, not what they want us to think, but what we want to think. That will open up our mind to say, oh, okay, is this thing real? The reason why I called in is because I saw Bovi. You know Bovi, the comedian.
Bovi, the comedian, yes.
Yes. He was with P2B. Mind you, I love this man. He has everything it takes to make Nigeria what that is, to be at par with United States. P2B has it.
He has all the ideas. That's right.
He has it. I love it. But the problem I have is the system that P2B is coming in to handle. Is he coming to change it, or is he coming to work on that same, you know? Because people will say Anambra State, he did well, good and fine. Anambra is not Nigeria. We are talking about the whole of. He was dealing with one set of people, his own people. But now he's going to deal with more than 300 and something languages, more than 50 ethnic nationalities. That is what you're going to deal with.
You say 300, more than 300. You are right. More than 500 languages. So
okay. So
And
now,
I got how many religion? No.
okay,
Eh?
I'm coming to the religion part. You
Oh,
see,
dear.
you know, the greatest. I said, I'm a man of God.
Yes, you are.
The greatest problem that we have and will continue to have in Nigeria is this: when these crooked politicians will beat us down, will trample on us, they will slap us, they will kill us, tears will flow, blood will flow. The church itself will come and say, don't worry, God is on your side. Let's keep praying. How long do you want to pray? You see, there are certain things you don't need to disturb God for.
To pray for.
Somebody sent me something. He said, yeah, you can follow us on this link and you pray yourself through. I said, I don't do that. I can pray for myself. I've been praying for myself and it has been working for me. I don't need to join anybody to pray for me. If there is anything I have been doing in my life, is anything I cannot get on my own knees, nobody can give it to me. If I want to pray now, say, God, this is what I want. If I cannot get it on my own knees by myself with God, I talk to him.
Yes.
Nobody can give it to me. Now, what am I saying? There is a humongous delusion or whatever. There is, Nigerians are so deluded that they don't even know what they want. I heard you making reference to Showore. When he came, they said, okay, go and run. He went and run. They bring division in. And what happened? Showore could not even win up to 30,000 votes.
Unfortunately.
P2B and the people supporting will be so surprised what will happen if the election will ever hold. If the election held.
My own thing is this, is that why do people always kind of feel surprised when that then happened? Like, you know what I mean? Like, we know how the system works, right? Then when people come surprised, they say, we are surprised. Like, why are they surprised when you know it's going to be the result?
They don't have to be surprised because, you see, this thing is like, one of my cousins is so adamant about Buhari then. In fact, I blocked him on my Facebook page.
Imagine.
I said, I blocked him. I said, brother, don't worry. Don't come here to insult anybody. Now he is singing P2B's song. I said, don't worry. You were talking to Buhari then, and you see, now you are no more talking about Buhari. Now it's P2B. Good and fine. He's our brother. You see, is P2B going to rule the Igbos alone? No. He's going to rule Nigerians. He's going to rule how many ethnic nationalities? How much effort can he put to make this happen? Remember again, I have talked about the oligarchy, the hegemony. That is what is standing against everybody in Nigeria. Until that oligarchy is dealt with, we have tried regional system. It works so much, so better, so fast, so beautiful. Let's go back to that. And then we can now begin to say, okay, can we now do something different from that angle? If not, Nigeria is irredeemable. I said it before on a platform that has the late Obadiah Malafia. I told him we need to shut down Nigeria with prayers. Yeah, let's declare 7 days prayer. Everybody go and pray. No, go out. Don't go anywhere. Just stay in your house. Buy everything. 7 days. Shut it down. He was planning to do it. I came to Nigeria. 2 days after, he's dead.
So, the man of peace. I mean, the priest of peace.
So,
let me
it's well. Thank you so much. God bless you.
Yeah, God bless you too, sir. That's a good one there. Just like pretty much like time is not really on our side. I am going to quickly go straight to Alagba Olaji Ogunlano. Let's check if I'm coming back to you, sir. Adebayo, okay. So we have Elder Ogunlano back on. Let's hope the line is better. Hello, sir.
He was planning to do it. I came to Nigeria 2 days after.
Is it okay?
Okay, I think if I don't speak, I won't be hearing the echo, sir. So yeah, go on, sir. Go ahead, sir.
Can you hear me now?
Loud and clear, sir.
But just like pretty much like time is not really on our side, I am going to quickly go straight to
I don't think he's hearing me. That's the problem. You are Esa, you are listening to the broadcast. I can hear myself back from your end. Okay. Now, when I tell you yes, it seems that you don't even know I'm talking to you now. Can you hear me?
Can you hear me now? Can you hear me?
So you need to ignore the broadcast. Can you do that? Can you please just ignore the broadcast? Close the broadcast on on your device. If you are close to the TV, remove everything next then and concentrate on this studio. Just for that. Can you? Now he's not hearing me. Okay. So I'm going to go straight to the next person, which is going to be the Samuel Adebayo. Now let's share the slot again, okay? I'm going to give Babatunde, my brother there, is going to go after Sir Adebayo. Then Yima, good to see your face, by the way. So yeah, Yima is going to go after that, and then Sly King, your precious King, sir, you will be the one to go after Yima. Then we'll wait for other parliamentarians who have been trying to get in and they're having technical issues, okay? So get them all in as well. But while we do that, let me quickly go to Sir Samuel Adebayo. You can unmute right now, sir.
Yes, I did. Can you hear me?
Loud and clear, sir. Thank you so much. Yeah, please.
Yes. Good evening, everyone. My name is Dr. Samuel Adebayo. I'm here in Chicago, US. Well, thank you for what you do, Mayegun. I've been trying to call you numerous times, but finally able to speak with you. And Priest of Peace said the other time that they can still redeem Nigeria. Nigeria is beyond redemption. The point that we are right now in Nigeria, redemption is over. Because we are under a government that is ruling with impunity. No consequences for anything they do. They kill for fun. And from what that priest said, that the whole, Ibadan Expressway is invaded, and most of the southeastern part of Nigeria also invaded with these Janjaweed terrorists all over the place. How can we live like this? How can we live like this?
And they are leaving trail of their victims in their path as well.
Definitely. The earlier we realize that we are different people because oil and water will never mix. The earlier we realize we are different set of people, our values are different, the way we live our life, totally different. That we cannot coexist the way we are, we are formed right now. So we have to go our separate ways. There's going to be mutual respect on all sides. We're still going to do business together. We're still going to marry ourselves. We're still probably going to live in all of our places. But I don't think Nigeria can work at all. And we already there. Where this situation is going with all the election stuff, I'm sorry to say, it's going to turn bloody at the end of the day. I hate violence. I hate anything that has to do with violence. But the way they are going right now, Nigeria is the only place where people get rewarded for being a failure. We have a failed government, a failed president, and he was asking yesterday to pick his own successor. How can you get rewarded for your ineptitude? You are inept in everything that you do, security-wise, economic-wise. You have done terribly. And you want to pick someone that is going to continue in your steps. Only in Nigeria will that ever happen. I think, we should just, try to get away from this craziness. Just blow it up, start from the beginning, and everybody go their separate way. That's my opinion. Thank you, Mayegun. I really enjoy your show.
Thank you, sir. I appreciate your time and I appreciated your contribution as well, as always. So thank you, sir. You have a good one too. All the best. Yes, sir. So now I'm going to go to Babatunde, who is next. Sorry, I have some parliamentarians, right? I don't know, maybe this is their first time of trying to be part of us, okay? They are actually joining me from their bedroom. Like that. You know what I mean? We said we will respect ourselves and we respect our viewers. And that is why I have about 4 parliamentarians right now who are pretty much joining us from their bedroom in the dark and all that. You need to leave that bedroom, go to a space, put on the light, put on your clothes if you want to be part of this. You are up with us tonight. What time is it in South Africa right now?
Yeah, I think it's about this is 10:24.
Or is it 10:24?
Yeah.
Yeah, is it 10:24? Same time with us? Yeah. No, not same time. 9:24. You are an hour ahead.
Yeah, I know.
Do you know what you just did? You know what you just did? You just resolved a puzzle that I have been so lazy to look up online. And I said, I'm just going to throw it at you. And you just did the job for me. Thank you. How are you?
Good evening, my Ego. How are you? How's everything?
I'm very well. Thanks for joining us.
How's my Leila doing? Now, I've not come to wish you. I mean, yeah, nice one. Good evening to the TOT people, lovely people, man. I love you guys, My contribution here is I always say it, my ego. I keep saying it. We need to go. Our problem is a fundamental problem. If we are to look at it, we've been having fundamental. Our problem was fundamental from when we started. Remember 1967, like you used to say. Look at all what went wrong from 1970 to 1970, 1971. I mean, all those that took part in all those hazards are young people. They were at like 22, 25, 26, 27 of their ages there. They were young people. So this is why at times I don't blame the young Nigerians. I always keep saying it. We need to start doing the job. We will know better. And I keep talking about let's go into the grassroots. Let's start educating people. Let's start it. See, when I see a PhD holder in Nigeria, I don't respect them. That is me about to me. I don't respect. I'm sorry, I don't respect most. I respect some, not most.
Yeah, it's ones we know they respect themselves. I don't like. You know, those ones that will be like, do you know who you are talking to? You know, I'm a doctor. You know, I'm an engineer.
Yeah.
I'm this and that. Engineer too. They build the bridge. The Chinese bridge.
See, I was online IG. I saw an actress, Toyin Abraham. She was telling people to go get a PVC, and I was asking myself, on what grounds? And I was forced to write on that platform like, election is not the solution to the Nigerian problem right now. It's not. You keep confusing people. You keep telling them that when you have that PVC, your problem is over. It's a lie. It's a big lie. That country is not going to, that country has to be divided. It has to be. See, Baba, we have a job to do. Yeah, you know, I used to say it. We have to educate ourselves. I've been educating myself. I've been going back, doing researches, watching documentaries, starting from the 1958. I mean, I've been trying to understand where did we went wrong. How many of us can do all these things? Or how many of us are ready to do all these things? How many? Baba, an average American, a farmer wouldn't go to higher institution, understand politics more than a PhD holder in Nigeria. And that's a fact.
The value of policy and the effect of that government and all of that.
Thank you. These are the things we need to teach our people. Let's go back to the fundamentals. Let's go back to the background, to the grassroots. We need to go there, Baba. Forget to. We need to go there. We need to start teaching people. We start telling people emotionally. This is how we need to rule our country. We need policies to rule the country. We need
instead of talking down on them and expecting them to just think, we should go to them and relate to me.
I mean, I don't have much to say. I'll keep saying this. Let's go back. Teaching our people. Let's just think. Because we keep talking. But we need to make people understand why they are involved in governance. Everybody's involved in governance. No matter how small you are involved in governance. And that is how you have a transparent and honesty and accountable government in the country. That's how you have it. When people have it in America,
somehow the line is has gone cold. Sunday, thank you. By the way, I think we got the message. Moving on now. Mind you, if you finish talking, all right, you need to exit. Okay, you don't need to stay behind to take a space. If you have already spoken, right? If you stay back, right, and then I kick you out, you don't need to get back in. Don't come back in. You can go and continue watching the broadcast on your TV, on your device, and all that. Okay, you don't need to keep sending invites in again. You are blocking the space for those who want to get in and be part of this. Once you have spoken, you can just leave the queue. Okay, I'm talking to my friends behind the scene who have remained. I've sent. Maybe I should tell Jude. Jude, stop sending in that invite, please. Okay, please. That space, if we don't keep it open, right, we are not going to get others in, on board. Okay, please. And thank you for that. Now, I'm going to go to Yima. To Yima, then to the Sly King. Now we'll come back to our lady, Olanle Shodikwe. So you can be on the queue there. So let's go to Yima, please. Yima, you can unmute.
Hello.
How are you, Baba?
Ekum.
Oh, yeah.
Ekum, Baba.
The Yima. How are you?
Baba, congratulations. I'm good, Baba. I just been down there, but you know what?
How is the young man, by the way?
Give me a second. Let me show you.
Oh, bless him. Oh, he's a big. Come on, let me see. Let me see that.
Say hello to my ego.
You are still up this night, eh?
Go soon. The boy don't sleep early.
If you don't sleep, you know they sleep.
I know they sleep.
Now your thing is strong, Baba. You are. I respect you, senior man. So
congratulations, congratulations, very good.
Thank you, Baba.
I saw Leila. She was beautiful.
Thanks, man. Thank you.
And send our love to Agbeke.
She's hearing you. Thanks, man.
All right, Baba. Greetings over, Baba. Back down to business.
That's it.
There is so much that you can nitpick from what is happening in Nigeria that sometimes I don't even know where to start. But the bishop abi primate abi kilompe.
Now primate Methodist.
The bishop ni. You hear what the guy talk. He say when they won't go inside the bush to go comb for those people, what will happen? The soldiers want them not to go into that forest.
Yes, they told them.
If you remember one time when they attacked, Fulani headsmen attacked the IDP camp in Benue State, and the locals there decided that they wanted to go after them, and they started going after them into the bushes. The same locals reported that the same army beat them to go back. Are you guys connecting the dots?
The obvious fact that people are ignoring intentionally.
Okay, you posted one picture, one video this afternoon, Abi, was it this morning on your timeline, where people were on the highway jumping from bus up.
Kaduna, okay, Yima, I'm glad you mentioned it. For those who are watching us, let's show it to them. Okay, this is what you're talking about.
Shiga. Wait. How da sauri? Hau sama. Kota. Wait. Wow. Kaji hannun cikin daji duka ga suna. Mu je shi a gaban wani. Kai ka kusa da bindigan ka ne ko ta kare da mashashin. Ko da harbi ɗaya ne kai a nan gudu.
Yima.
Yeah, Baba. Unadisia. That is the country that wants to. That is the country that wants to go to election. Huh? You are barely surviving. You can't go from your bathroom to your toilet, and you're telling me that you want to have a successful election. Who you want to vote? Is it the same article that said that headsmen is it rural grazer? No, that grazing route is all right for headsmen. That is who you are going to vote. This is just going to be a bloodbath. And this is exactly what we are trying to tell people, that the primate said there are headsmen on Lagos Ibadan. It's not being talk about now. The people where they could do the thing talk say now where then they be that. And see yet everybody is still going to Owambe party and behaving as if all is normal. But I pity. I pity them.
Nigeria carry me, they go.
Oh.
Nigeria carry me, they go, my promised land. But guess what, too? Some of us can't say, wait for this humor. Some of us are now saying, we don't know where they carry us, they go.
I will not allow you to. Help me. If they carry me, they go, we are not know. Help me.
You collect woto. You collect woto. You never see anything.
Thank you.
Baba.
You should have a good one, eh? Say me well to the young man, by the way. It's good to have on the screen with us tonight. She is such a beautiful face to see. Thank you.
Thanks, Baba. Nice.
So that's a Yima. Now I am going to go to the Sly King. The Sly King. I am so eager to listen to you because it looks like you are joining us from Nigeria. Are you? Let me try and unmute you, by the way. Let's work on that. Hang on. You need to unmute yourself, right? Let's try that. Okay. You might need to help me, by the way. You should try it too, please. If you can hear me, by the way, because we can't hear you without we can't hear you when you are muted, okay? Let's look at it again. Something is not right with our connection when it comes to some parliamentarians as well. So can you try it? I'm not seeing you do that, by the way. Sly King, let me see you point at your screen where you are trying to unmute yourself. Try it. So I don't even know if you can hear me. No. Okay. It's not letting me do that for some reason. I am going to, try it. Try it. Oh, no. Okay. I will come back to that. I'm so sorry. Let me go to the ladies. We have our lady, the Bolanle Shodikpema. Then we also have another our lady that looked like she's coming with some sort of firestorm. So you are going to go after Bolanle Shudikpe. Then the men will take after that, which is going to start with give me a sec, sorry. I'll go to Nuruddin Boloresa to you, and then I will come down to McHenry yourself at some point. So you should please remind me. Sometimes when I had other people, I just lose the whole count, okay? So it's going to be Bolanle Shodikpema first. Our lady Bola Tito, Damilare Olaifa, and we'll share it that way. So how are you tonight, ma? Bola Tito Shodikpe.
Can you hear me?
Loud and clear, ma. Thanks so much for your patience, by the way. Yeah?
Yeah. Apologies for earlier on. I was lounging around and I realized that this is not going to be a professional thing. So I had to go and change. Right.
Thank you.
I just want to commend you because I'm watching you on the TV. So I've got my phone in front of me. Yeah. I just want to commend you to say you are doing a great job.
Thanks so much.
I started following you last year. But before that, I used to hate what you're talking about. I always think you are degrading Nigeria. Why are you always doing this? But later on, I realized that you're actually saying the truth. So once again, thank you very much for opening my eyes.
Thank you very much as well for coming to that understanding too, because it simply means that, if I have one person that says, no, I used to misunderstand you, now I know better. It doesn't mean that I'm perfect, but somehow we've reached a sort of a junction where we can no longer pretend that what I'm talking about are not real. Some said I exaggerate, but it doesn't really like devalue what we say. So I appreciate that. I mean, thank you, ma.
Right. Firstly, I just want to find out what you're doing about this trust fund, because as for me and my family, I'm a family of 5. My children, my husband, and I were waiting eagerly. I'm actually going to register every one of them. The £1 every month, that's £5 coming from my family, from each, every one of us. I'm eagerly waiting for that. Because as we are talking right now, a lot of people back in Nigeria are suffering. And, they can't even eat 3 square meals. And that's why I'm always wondering, why are we actually still in one Nigeria? It seems that we in diaspora are the ones seeing this thing. People back home are not seeing it the way we are seeing it. And I don't really understand. They are the ones suffering. They are the ones staying in that hardship. Why are they not seeing it? And what I want to say is that the Hausas or people from the north, they unite better than us in the south. We have everything the north wants. Why is it so hard for us to unite and keep our things? People who want to get all the things that doesn't belong to them seems to unite. It's just so happening, seeing all this thing happening, and we can't do anything about it. I feel like just going in there, waving a wand and say, you know what, listen to me and do this and do that. But it's not going to happen that way. So I just don't know how we sit down here day in, day out, talking about this. And like you said, I can bet it, these people that are actually ruining Nigeria are sitting down here, right here, watching us, listening to us, thinking they can make it better. But they are not doing anything. They are actually fighting for us. We so much like to be like, oh, Babasa, Iyasa. We like to be in control and like to put other people down. That is the culture of Nigeria, especially Yoruba people. Oh, Babasa, why do we think we have to be up there and put other people down?
There, all those.
Yes, I can see it happening here in England as well. People that hasn't got anything, they still want people to, to respect them. That is the mentality that we have. And I think it's about time we should put that aside and fight for ourselves. For me right now, there's no Nigeria anymore. For me, basically. And I just want to, point out what one of the parliament said earlier on about churches, mosques, and everything. Do you know how many churches in this country that has been turned to mosque, that has been turned to club, that has been turned to supermarket? People that are not even going to church, their country is better than us. But we, instead of us doing something, we are opening church, big cathedral, big this, big that. We're not opening a company to employ our people. We just want our people to come to church. Oh, Baba, thank you. Give you tithes and offering. We need to please start opening, businesses. A lot of us here, I know some of my colleagues who wants to come and do something, but they are afraid. They don't even know what the condition of Nigeria will be in 2022, 23. Everyone is afraid. We need to curb or cut the culture of opening churches and investing in business, because churches is business in Nigeria now. People don't see any other way but just to open a church. In my street, you can see like 6 churches. different denomination. And I'm just so, it's just so disheartening. I just don't know what we can do about this. Hopefully,
this is what we are doing about it. And we're going to go even deeper by meeting them one-on-one. Like somebody said, we will no longer talk down on them and tell them what to do. We are going to show them by getting involved. So I'm happy with what you started with earlier, that your family of 5 are waiting, impatiently, so to say, for the launch of a sort of an instrument to address the exact vices in our society that we talk about, and then drive all of us to the possible destination that we all want. Yoruba Nation. Thank you.
Yeah. Thank you very much.
You have a good one. And my regards to the family. Okay.
Yeah. Thank you.
Save my ear. I'm going to go to our lady, Bola Titoma. It is your turn, and I will mute you. And then if it is okay. Oh, I think you have to do it yourself, ma. I don't know if she can hear me, by the way. The last time we were having problem with hearing me. Now look at her. She's probably staring. And ma, you are supposed to come on now. And I don't know if you can hear me. No, she doesn't look like she can hear me. No, she doesn't. She can't. Okay. By the time she's going to hear me, okay, hang on. Can you unmute, ma? No, she's trying to check the broadcast to know if I was talking to her or not. That is not helping us. I'm so sorry. It's not helping us. So I am going to quickly go to the next person. As I shared earlier, I think we've missed one. Okay, Dami is still there. Dami, Larry. So it's going to be your...
okay. Good evening, sir, Mr. Mayegun.
Good evening, my brother, sir. How are you?
I'm fine. In fact, I've been watching your broadcast now. It's like over 4 months. I could remember, yeah. Then when I was coming back from Kano, because we were on strike. So then I was opportune to enter into your broadcast. So in fact, it really helped a lot. And in fact, it enlightened me more about what Nigerian problem is today. And what I will be saying tonight is, I don't know the problem we have, we Nigerians, I'm talking from the Southerners. Our problem, especially when you come to the Yoruba side here, our leaders talking about the Obas, the Bales, they have big problem. All they know is what they want to hit. Come to Badagry, the border town to Benin Republic, you will see customs, all this Fulani. They said rice shouldn't move. Despite the fact that the authority says don't allow rice to enter into the border. And this custom, they are the one that like eating rice most. They eat rice, they still allow this rice they corner it still come out. And each time all these firewalls, this smugglers, each time they get the rice and bring it back to inside the Badagry, they will still come after them, kill some of them, just do them anyhow. This Fulani and our Obas, they will just keep quiet. And this cannot happen in the north. I stayed in the north, I schooled in the north. It can never happen. They will never tolerate that. You will see all these Yoruba, the Yoruba police, they will be the one disturbing their fellow Yorubas, whereby the Hausas, they don't do like that. What is our problem? Let's leave that alone. Then coming to all these Tinubu and co-hosts, are these people not seeing? Maybe they are not seeing what we are seeing. Maybe they don't know, maybe we are suffering. I don't even know. What I know is that in every part of the world, each people fight for their own people. Is it a must? You must rule Nigeria. Why don't you fight for Yoruba people? We can stand alone. Let the Igbo stay in their own side and let the Hausa stay. Come back to regional government. They know regional government is the best government, but these people, they feel they want to make us. Okay, if you know you don't want power to go back to where it's supposed to be, if you don't want to rotate it on a normal ground, if you are one Nigeria, you don't want to rotate it, then separate this country. Is it by force? People are dying, crying. Even these Fulanis. Let me tell you one thing about the Fulani. If you like, bring a Fulani goat.
You're schooling in the north, and I actually want you to you know how it is over there. This Fulani, you said, go on.
Let me tell you something about them. If you bring a Fulani goat as a presidential aspirant, they will still vote. Their own is say Baba, say Baba, say Baba. This one, even it happens in the school, they are just tribalistic. That is just them, and that is their own. It's their own. Is their own people. They don't care even if they are not enjoying.